What's up, nerds? My name is Brian and welcome to my MsCube Speed Review. Today we take a look at the MsCube Ms3 version 1. Inside the box there is the cube, a serial number card, extra logos, and the accessories pack. The cube also comes with a sleek green cube stand and a plush black cube bag. There is a CFOP instructions and customization pamphlet, extra tensioning plus core tuning hardware, and 2 sets of extra springs. This cube measures in at 55.5 millimeters and weighs 74 grams. Both the standard and enhanced version of this puzzle feature the tension tuning mechanism and the core tuning mechanism. The standard version has only corner edge magnets, but the enhanced version also utilizes center edge magnets.
2 hours later.
This puzzle features glossy plastic with primary internals. Here are the insides. You can see the numbers on the outer dial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the arrow pointing to the current setting. Changing the centerpiece travel distance is as easy as moving the dial. The core tuning system is a bit more nuanced. Ultimately, this mechanism controls the spring compression of your cube. There are 2 settings that the manufacturer refers to as Set A and Set B. Here I will change between the settings. Notice how the red rod plunges down and then rotates into a notch on the opposite end of the core. This is what the cube will look like in Set B, the looser of the 2 settings. MsCube calls the piece I am rotating the locked clip axes. I will now rotate this locked clip axes clockwise to go back to Set A, the tighter of the 2 settings. Again, this is what the centerpiece will look like in Set A. Here is a close-up of the internals. The cube features a spiderweb indentation design on the contact pieces, which functions similar to the GAN honeycomb. The pattern is just different enough such that the alleged GAN designer who started MsCube probably won't end up in court. On this edge from the enhanced version, you can see the very small magnets that make contact with the core. Like the corners, the spiderweb pattern is also included. Regarding corner cutting, this cube is neither exceptional nor subpar. It cuts like a modern speed cube, but there really isn't anything noteworthy to mention. I should say that I'm having to apply a decent amount of force to make the layers move in the footage you're seeing now. I own cheaper cubes that cut just as good, but the performance of this cube is not disappointing. Next, here are the shades. I'll now execute a few algorithms so you can get a feel for the sound. On the screen now are some of my favorite discount codes from some of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, that was all the technical details, so let's now chat about the feel. I find that on Set A, the tight setting, that this cube is quite blocky and stable. It's not as blocky as a Valk 3, but it definitely reminds me of MGC 3x3s, and for many people, that will be a turnoff. The center edge magnets, while unique, I'm not sure are drastically benefiting the cube. The tensioning and core tuning system is suitable, but it does feel sort of half-baked because the differences between the extreme settings are just not varied enough to be drastically distinguishable. Perhaps the extra spring sets provide a wider range of settings, but if we're paying $35 for a cube that's near flagship level, do you really want to be doing a spring swap? Probably not. I can only really recommend this cube if you're not a fan of classic screwdriver tensioning systems. The Ms3 version 1 is a good compromise between performance and price, because you get the precise tuning system adjustments while not completely emptying your wallet. Many cubers will say this cube performs similar to the GAN 11M Pro, and at a fraction of the price, that could be a very good option if you enjoy the feel of GAN cubes. Overall, I think this cube sits awkwardly between true flagship models and budget cubes. I do find the overall solving experience enjoyable, but after many solves, I will not be using this as my new main. Ultimately, the things that drive the price up of this cube are just not features that I value or find necessary for a solver at my current skill level. I can see how this cube is appealing to people who are a fan of GAN cubes, but I do think this release falls a bit short given its price tag. All that said, because this is the inaugural release of MsCube, I'm excited to see what else they come up with in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to show support. Leave me a comment down below to let me know what you like or dislike most about the new MsCube, and until next time, remember nerds, it's better to be a nerd than another mindless sheep in the herd. Wish you a great rest of the day and a new PB soon.